Hello, my name is Jaime Alvarez. I'm Assistant Director for First Generation and Latinx Student Outreach. And today I'm going to be doing a CU Denver overview and First Generation resources presentation. Why go to college? It's a great opportunity for you to find yourself, to expand career options, better pay, more job opportunities, great way to make lifelong friends, to be better prepared, and also a great opportunity to see the world. And then why CU Denver? We're located right in the heart of downtown Denver. We have around 11,000 students in our downtown campus. We also have small class sizes, only 27 students on average per class. We have a great partnership with our Anschutz Medical Campus in Aurora. Anschutz is the largest medical center in the Rocky Mountain region. We're the only public research institution in the state of Colorado. And then there's a symposium every year, a CU Denver symposium, where we have students in all different areas in all the schools and colleges at the university demonstrate their really cool projects that they've worked on. If you go into Google and type in RACAS and CU Denver, it'll pull up the website for the symposium, and you can see a lot of the really cool projects. Internship opportunities. Our location means access to thousands of opportunities. We also have an internship office, which is called the Experiential Learning Center, and it's an office dedicated to helping you find an internship in the career, in the field that you want to go into, getting you connected to an employer. Student demographics. 49% of our students are first generation students, 42% are students of color, and 8% are veterans. So we truly have an eclectic group of students at the University of Colorado Denver. We value diverse experiences. Our students represent 48 states and 64 countries. So we have students from all over the Denver metro area, from different parts of Colorado, and obviously different states within the country, and different countries all over the world. And we're also the most diverse research university in Colorado.
I think it's important throughout your college journey to never forget your why. And my why through all of this was my family. My mom gave it all to come to the United States to provide a better life for me. My name is Adriana Gomez. I am a graduate of the University of Colorado, Denver, with a Bachelor of Arts in Public Health and a minor in Political Science. When I graduated high school, I chose to go to a university in Washington, D.C., and I kind of felt this pressure from people around me to go somewhere out of state and go seek other experiences. And I didn't realize that those experiences I was looking for were right here in the heart of Denver. Here at CU Denver, in the classroom, my professors and the students just made me feel so comfortable that if I didn't agree with something or if I wanted to share my ideas, I felt comfortable enough to speak up and say what I wanted to say. I kind of was able to find my voice and use it everywhere. My favorite class was global health because global health is my favorite area, but because of the professor. So my professor was born in Mexico and came to the United States. And she had such a wonderful, beautiful, thick Mexican accent that I felt like my mom was teaching me the class. She just gave me so much hope and made me believe in myself that I could one day be a professional like her. I thank her for fighting for her dreams to show me and other students that we can also fight for ours. It was such a surreal moment, thinking all the hard work, all the tears, all the nights where I felt like maybe I wasn't good enough and I wasn't trying hard enough, or maybe I just wouldn't be able to do it. And walking across that stage and seeing my family in the distance, it kind of just felt like everything I did, everything I worked for is paying off. Like, this is the moment that says you did it. Like, you were capable of doing it.
On our downtown campus, we have 7 schools and colleges. We have the College of Architecture and Planning, College of Arts and Media, the Business School, School of Education and Human Development, College of Engineering, Design and Computing, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and the School of Public Affairs. So we have a little over 140 degree programs in our downtown campus. We have everything from 3D animation to music, entertainment, industry studies, to illustration. In business, we have a variety of programs, but some of them are entrepreneurship. We have sports management. We have information systems, marketing. We also have within the School of Education and Human Development a variety of teacher licensure programs. We have elementary education licensure. We have a secondary education licensure. K through 12 special education licensure, early childhood education teacher licensure. We have a family relations program. In College of Engineering, Design, and Computing, we have mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, and bioengineering. In the College of Arts and Sciences, just a ton of programs within CLAS. We have Spanish, we have pre-health programs, biology, chemistry, physics, uh, just a ton of really good programs within CLAS. And then the School of Public Affairs houses criminal justice. On our Anschutz Medical Campus, we have the School of Medicine, College of Nursing, SCAG School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, School of Dental Medicine, School of Public Health, and Graduate School. And so for any students who are interested in going into any of these professional health programs, you'll still start out on our downtown campus and do the pre-health programs, whether it's pre-nursing, pre-med, pre-pharmacy, and then eventually, once you've completed the prereqs and any of the degree requirements for any of those that do require an actual undergrad four-year degree, then you would apply to the respective health program that you're interested in going into. And then with the addition of our professional health programs, we have over 150 degree programs at the university. Life on campus. We have 120 plus student organizations. We have cultural organizations, educational organizations. Even have a paranormal club. We have a variety of Latina student organizations. We have 15 club sports in a variety of different areas as well. We have soccer, lacrosse, swimming, cycling, to name a few. We have a student government. We have student paid positions on campus. We have students working in admissions and K-12 outreach, working in student labs, working in the library, just working all over campus. And students were behind the building of our new wellness center. So new, I mean newish. It opened up a couple of years ago, but it was really backed by students and pushed by students. So students went out and completed a petition and had students at the university sign indicating that they wanted a wellness center, and then eventually. Lola and Rob Salazar, they are local business people, successful business people. They donated $10 million to the Wellness Center, hence they have their name on the name of the Wellness Center. But their $10 million helped the building to come to its full fruition. So to make sure that we had bleachers in the basketball courts, make sure that we had the amenities and those additional items that we really wanted in the Wellness Center. Scholarships and financial aid. For all colleges, students complete the FAFSA form, which is the free application for student aid. That opens up October 1st of your senior year. So for any seniors that are watching this, it's actually open already, so you'll want to go in and complete the application. Here's some other websites that you can take a look at: scholarships.com, iGrad, fastweb.com. And then at CU Denver, specifically at CU Denver, we have merit-based scholarships based off of the application. We have our Scholar Links application, which opens up October 1st, and the deadline for that application is March 1st. I always recommend applying for scholarships for admission closer to when the applications actually open up. You don't want to wait until you get close to any of those deadlines, especially for the application for admission, because if you wait until you get closer to the deadline, you're going to be missing out on a lot of opportunities. You may even be missing out on scholarship opportunities. So if you apply once these applications open up, it gives you a much better chance of making sure you have everything in that you need, especially for the scholarship application. They may require an essay. I don't know if they require letters of recommendations for the scholarship app. But it's just important to apply when those applications open up. And then for students who are Asset DACA, our Dreamer students, we actually recommend that you complete the CU Denver Alternative Aid form. And the alternative aid form asks for a lot of the similar information that the FAFSA application asks for, but that information stays internal. So we don't get that information out. That information that our Dreamer students provide for the alternative aid form stays at CU Denver and it stays internal. And Dreamer students are eligible for state aid and for institutional aid. And if you have any more questions, reach out to the financial aid office. Their contact information is here at the bottom. And we also have an excellent resource, financial literacy and financial wellness resource at CU Denver. Her name is Lisa Briggs. Her email is lesa.briggs@ucdenver.edu. So LESA dot B's and Broncos, R's and Robert, I's and iPhone, G's and girl, S's and Sam at ucdenver.edu. So definitely reach out to Lisa for any questions that you have, any additional assistance that you need when it comes to maybe completing the FAFSA form or the alternative aid form, questions about scholarships, whether they're from the CU Denver or private scholarships. CU Denver offers scholarships for first-generation students. We have a first-generation scholarship. We have the pre-collegiate scholarships. Those are for students who participated in our pre-collegiate development program. Many of our schools and colleges offer scholarships for first-gen students. For instance, the business school has a first-gen scholarship and much more. And you can earn college credit while in high school. At CU Denver, we have a program called Dual Enrollment. And Dual Enrollment is a program where you can take CU Denver classes while in high school. And there's a few varieties of that program. The traditional dual enrollment program that's run by Laura Hager is where you can take University of Colorado Denver classes on our campus. And then also we have a CU Succeed program where you can take University of Colorado Denver classes in your high school. So the CU Succeed classes are taught by high school instructors, high school teachers at your high school that are certified to teach those classes. But these are actual university classes that you're taking. You're earning university college credit, and they're on a CU transcript. And then also there are advanced placement classes that are offered in most high schools in Colorado. AP is a program where there are advanced classes that you take the test at the end of the class, and if you have at least a 3 on the test at CU Denver, you can get college credit for those classes. And then there's the IB program, International Baccalaureate. And IB is offered at select high schools in Colorado. So IB is another form of an advanced class that you can earn college credit, and that's based off of the test. But the beauty of these classes is you're earning college credit while in high school, and you're actually getting started. If you think about it, you're getting started towards taking classes towards your degree while in high school. So you don't have to wait until you graduate from high school and then start your 4-year degree. You can actually get started with that 4-year degree while in high school by taking these classes and earning college credit, and these can count towards your overall 4-year degree. So we have students who are admitted right out of high school who have taken dual enrollment classes, concurrent enrollment classes, maybe some AP classes or IB classes, and they're starting out at CU Denver already maybe as a sophomore. Some of them are even starting out as a junior because they've taken these college courses and AP and IB classes while in high school. So absolutely take advantage of these opportunities because it's a great way to expedite your pathway towards your degree, and then also you're saving money as well. The dual enrollment, concurrent enrollment classes, it depends on the high school and the agreement that they have with CU Denver or with the universities that you're taking the classes from on how much that they can get that cost of the class down. The cost of the class, if you're actually paying something for that class, is still going to be less than what you would pay once you're a degree-seeking student at that university or at CU Denver. And so taking these classes while in high school, even if there is somewhat of a charge for any of these university classes or CU classes, like I mentioned, you're still paying less in tuition, you're still paying less in fees than what our current degree-seeking students are paying. And some of these are paid fully by the high schools. It just varies depending on the high school. We have 2 really cool pathway programs for students who want to go into medicine or dental medicine. The first one is the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science to Medical Doctorate, and the second one is the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science to Dental Medical program. So the BA-BSMD program, our medical school admits 10 Colorado high school seniors directly into medical school, and then for the BA-BSDDS program, our dental medical program admits 5 Colorado high school seniors directly in the dental medical program. And so these are programs where you would apply for these while you're a senior in high school. The deadline for these, I believe, to apply for these, I believe, is typically late fall, anywhere late October to November. I'd actually go to the website to take a look. But first, you'll actually need to apply to CU Denver. So you need to complete the CU Denver application, and then once that's completed, then you can go in and complete one of those 2 respective applications for either the BA-BSMD or the BA-BS-DDS program. But if you're admitted into the program, that means you're admitted directly into either medicine or dental medicine. and that spot is held for you as long as you complete your undergrad degree at CU Denver on our downtown campus, and then also as long as you fulfill the pathway program requirements. So if you get your degree at CU Denver and then you fulfill the program requirements at CU Denver, you'll do those on our downtown campus. But if you do both of those and you fulfill the requirements for the program, then you have that spot held for you, so you can go directly into either medicine or dental medicine. But just an excellent program. And we also have a lot of really good resources for first generation students. Like I mentioned earlier in the presentation, 49% of our student population are first gen. And so I want to show you a quick video by one of our student ambassadors, Yaira Hernandez, and she's going to talk a little bit about some of the resources for first gen students. And then I have some slides that will cover resources for first gen students.
Hi guys, my name is Yaira Hernandez, and today I'm going to talk about first generation students and the resources that the university offers. So what's a first generation student? A first generation student is a member of a family who's the first one to obtain a college degree or to attend college. So a little bit of background of me, I am a first generation student, so I know how exciting and nerve-wracking it is to attend your first year in college and just wanting to know what type of resources and what is the correct people to talk to. So that's what I'm here today to guide you through the different resources the university offers. So what type of resources that the university offers? So the first one is the Latinx Student Services, which is just another type of support for first generation students, and they guide you with like I said, with support and just with like different ways to balance your social life, your school, and just different activities that you have going on. And they also share news that affects the Latin community. The second resource is the TRIO program. So TRIO program is kind of like a buddy system. You get paired up with someone and they help you throughout the way on your first class and your first day of college, and just ways to get around and get interacted in the university. Another resource that we have is Peer Advocate Leaders. It's mostly known as PAL, which is kind of like another buddy system. It's for first generations, low income students who just need that extra support. And they're there to help you, like I said, also like other resources to help you and just guide you throughout the way of your first year in college. And they also are there to guide you if you ever need questions or stuff like that. Like I said, you're paired with a buddy, and you could obviously contact them and they will help you. Another resource is the CLAS Mentor Collective. So CLAS is for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. So when I was starting my first year in college, I was part of the CLAS Mentor Collective, so I got a mentor. So since I am majoring in psychology with the minor in victims and victim services, that's why I'm a mentor as part of the CLAS, as a part of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. But for example, if you're majoring in business or like pre-health, there is mentor collective for each different college or school that you're involved in. So it's in every college and school, so you could obviously get a mentor. So what you do with this mentor is you answer them questions, and then you get her up over like your background or just like the different, like your schedule and stuff like that. They'll contact you via like email or phone number, whichever you prefer, and they're just another mentor, another help on the way throughout your journey. And they're pretty helpful. I got one, like I said, my first semester, my first school year of college, and I totally recommend it because if I ever had a quick question about like scheduling or what's going on, ways that I could get involved, or just like tips that they could help me throughout the way, they were there to help me. So I would recommend getting a mentor. So I'm also a student ambassador, and I work in the undergraduate admissions office. So in our undergraduate admissions office, we have Jaime Alvarez, which is Assistant Director, First Generation and Latinx Student Outreach. So I would recommend talking to him if you ever have any questions about like being a first generation student, or just any questions at all about the university, just how it feels, like anything that you have any questions about it, you could go ahead and contact him. But also, before we end the video, we do have an Instagram, so if you guys want to follow us and just get to know a little bit more information about the university or other students who are just like me, like first generations or part of the undergraduate admissions, we have made videos for all of you guys to see. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me or any of the other resources or Jaime that I have mentioned before. But thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
One of our resources that we have for first gen students fall within academic enrichment programs. So the first one is the CU Denver Pre-Collegiate Academic Outreach Program. So Pre-Collegiate at CU Denver administers pre-college and pipeline programs. These programs are designed to educate, motivate, and prepare students to be successful in secondary and post-secondary education with the ultimate goal of attaining a higher education degree. And then we also have our CU Pre-Health Scholars Program, which we use acronym CUPS, and that's at our medical campus. And these are for students who are interested in going into the health field. But CUPS is an academic enrichment program and support program designed to motivate first-generation college-bound students to graduate from high school successfully, complete a college preparatory curriculum, and pursue a college education and matriculate into a professional health career program or graduate program. And then we also have the Summer Bridge program on our downtown campus. So these are for first-gen students, high-achieving students. It's a great way to get a head start on your first year of college courses, and it includes 3 courses paid for by the program. So just an excellent opportunity for you to actually earn some college credit this summer prior to the first year of your start at CU Denver. And then TRIO support services. So TRIO support services helps first generation, low income students and students with disabilities reach their full potential and achieve academic success. And then the services offered. So you can see there's a variety of really good services that are offered. That you have academic support and guidance, advocacy and personal support, peer mentoring, tutorial assistance, career preparation, financial aid guidance, preparation for grad school, leadership development, cultural and community events, and computer lab and study area. We also have a learning resource center at the University of Colorado Denver where we have tutors that tutor students in the classes that they're taking, and students are allowed to receive 1 hour of tutoring per class per week. But if you're accepted in the TRIO, then you actually get double that amount. So you actually get 2 hours per week. So you get double the tutoring time from our Learning Resource Center simply by being accepted into the TRIO program. And then also part of the TRIO program is the McNamara Scholars Program. So Ronald E. McNamara Post-Baccalaureate Achievement Program is designed to help first-gen students, low-income undergraduate students, and those who are underrepresented pursue doctoral study and consider career in college teaching. And so some of the services that are offered are preparation for grad school, research stipends for summer research, faculty mentor guidance, travel support to McNamara symposiums, and professional development and networking opportunities. The Center for Identity Inclusion, CII, houses our Latinx student services, Asian American student services, Black student services, and American Indian student services. The mission of CII is to support underrepresented students and to promote a diverse and inclusive campus for all students, faculty, and staff. And I'm actually an alum of CU Denver. I graduated back in 2004, and several of my really good friends today are actually friends that I met back when I hung out in CII. So earlier in the presentation, when I mentioned that you're going to be able to make lifelong friends at CU Denver in college, that's absolutely true. Peer Advocate Leaders, PALs. PALs are current students who help serve as peer mentors to help students navigate a successful college career. PALs receive 35 plus hours of training. They help you with their coursework. They're not going to do your coursework. Obviously, you'll do your own coursework, but they can provide you with guidance, any tutoring, any assistance that you need, and then also help you with adjusting to college student life. And additional resources. These are really, really important. In addition to the other resources that we have, I also want to mention that you should definitely take a look at these resources as well. But the Learning Resource Center is really, really important. That's the office that offers tutoring and study skill workshops. So when I mentioned earlier about the TRIO office where you get double the amount of tutoring time, that's actually going to be through the Learning Resource Center, through the tutors that they offer. But they just offer a lot of really good workshops. So I highly recommend utilizing the Learning Resource Center. We have the Writing Center at CU Denver where we actually have graduate students, some of them actually graduate assistants in the English program that can actually help you with sentence structure, with your grammar, and just making sure you have good flow and just really make sure you're putting together a really sound paper. Link Central has done a great job of centralizing a lot of our really good resources on their website. We have a Disability Resources Center, and we have a LGBTQ plus campus resources and services. CU Denver social media, we have a Latinx Instagram page, an admissions Instagram page, and we also have a YouTube channel. So some of the videos in the YouTube channel include tips for students. You can meet a CU Denver student. They talk about campus resources. We also have a student panel, and we also have videos in Spanish. So these are videos that are recorded by our student ambassadors at CU Denver, but they just offer a lot of really good advice, a lot of really good information. Some of them talk about the programs that they're in, and then like I mentioned, there's also videos in Spanish. So if you're Spanish speaking as well, or if you have family members, parents that speak Spanish, you have a good opportunity to take a look at those videos and actually show some of those videos to your parents. And then you can see the link right down there that you can click on to access the YouTube channel, and then also to access the Spanish videos within the YouTube channel. And the application. So we recommend that you apply by November of your senior year. We'll waive your application fee. You can use this promo code, which you see right here. So what you'll do is you can go in and complete the application, the CU Denver application, and then once you've submitted the application, a page will pop up asking about the application fee. And then what you'll do is you'll click on a promo code, and then you'll enter in the promo code that you see there. And seniors in high school, we only require your high school transcripts. We don't need your ACT or SAT test scores because you were not able to take the test back in April, May, because the testing centers were closed. So Governor Polis issued legislation that said seniors in high school are not required to submit ACT or SAT test scores for general admission into colleges in Colorado. If you are specifically applying to the BA BS MD program or BA BS to DDS program, then you will definitely need to take that test at some point. I think there might be an option of eventually being able to take it this fall, if, or maybe some of the centers are already open. So for those specific pathway programs, they still want you to take the ACT or SAT. But anything outside of that program, it's really not required. So high school seniors, all you would need to do is complete the application, submit your high school transcripts. We prefer official transcripts from your high school, so I would recommend for you to connect with your high school counselor and request that they send your e-transcript directly to CU Denver. And then for any general questions, here's contact information. So you have the admissions web page, and then also the phone number. And then you can access the application by going to this website. So ucdenver.edu/admissions. And then also ucdenver.edu/apply. And here's some really useful websites. The first one is ucdenver.edu/collegebound. That's our K through 12 outreach website. I mentioned earlier in the presentation about dual enrollment classes, and those are classes that where you can take college courses while in high school. The College Bound website will have information on those respective dual enrollment programs that we offer at CU Denver, in addition to other information that's provided. My Colorado Journey is a really good website as well. They have a database of scholarships that you can take a look at. You also can create a username and password through My Colorado Journey, and then they can continue to send you scholarship information that is in your area of interest. And then also in My Colorado Journey, you can mention what career that you want to go into. So I think you can list that, and they'll let you know what are the best degrees to pursue in colleges based off of the careers that you're interested in going into. And then Colorado Educational Services and Development Association, CESDA, they also have a really good college prep presentation on their website. So it has a lot of really good information about preparation for college, steps to take, junior year, senior year to prepare for college. They also explain the differences between 2-year colleges and 4-year colleges. They explain all the different community colleges and universities in Colorado. They talk to you about the differences between proprietary schools, like your for-profit colleges, and then your public colleges. So they provide a lot of really good information. They also offer a scholarship as well. Yeah, the Princeton Review that has good information, FAFSA, which I mentioned earlier, collegeboard.org, and then you also have College Invest. College Invest has financial information, so they also have information on what type. So if students are interested in as a last resort in taking out student loans, they provide information about on those steps. I always recommend to exhaust all of your gift aid resources. So gift aid are in the form of scholarships and grant money. Those are forms of money that you get that you don't have to pay back. So that's money that's given to you to pay for your tuition, books, or fees, and you do not have to pay that back. But as a last resort, if any students just need that little bit of extra help with a little bit of loan money, then College Invest has some good information on that. And then CU Denver, our financial aid office, also has information on any student loans as well. And here's my contact information. So feel free to reach out to me with any questions. There's my email, phone number, and then also if you want to set up a Zoom appointment, you can do that as well. So you can click onto this link. It's called Calendly, and that's a way that you can actually schedule a 30-minute Zoom appointment with me during my schedule where I don't have anything else scheduled. So you can actually go in and automatically schedule that. So definitely reach out to me with any questions that you have. I'm more than happy to help you. And thank you, gracias. Thank you so much for watching the presentation. And like I mentioned, if you have any questions, absolutely reach out. I'm more than happy to help. Have a great day.